let's go pull up the stream elsewhere, I guess, and see if we can, yeah, see if we can actually figure out why you random get quiet all of a sudden, messaging and stuff. Nope, don't want that. Definitely don't want this up anymore. And then here, and yeah, cool. It is a direct live, I guess. So I don't exactly know how to control this or what it's doing or how to handle it. It's a direct live, I guess. So, because we've never actually done Facebook before, we always did others. Wow, that looks like hot garbage. That's wonderful, right? Exactly what we want to be seeing. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. But if you have questions, hit me with the questions, please. We need to clean up some stuff because this does not look great. And if you have any specific updates or anything, stuff that you're seeing that doesn't look good or whatever, let me know. Because we've got to get it dialed down. General against dot 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 dot. Okay, that's why. Cool. Can't actually fix that right at this moment, but I can fix it on the next go live or whenever we are done with this. So just bear with the random low quality, I guess, video. But I guess we'll talk about AI and stuff, because that's what we're here for. So over the past couple of weeks, I have been trying to become a lot better at like building in public and trying to let people know like what I've been up to and what I've been building, and I've been piss poor at it. I've not had that skill set in a long time, and I haven't been stressing it or working on it for a while. So I need to actually develop it, work on it again, and put myself more out there and let others ask questions and help, like, let me help others, right? Not just the people that are directly clients of mine already, which I love my clients. They're amazing. But I want to help a lot more people than just them, right? So where do I go? Ah, this is why. That would be why we are on different account. We are on this account, I think. Maybe. Is this the account? Yes. Where do I go? That was the account. Cool. And then I think the last one that we actually have to watch out for is now just Twitch chat as that comes in, so I can actually see all of these at the same time. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of screen real estate and stuff with this Mac specifically, and it does look like some of this is a little fuzzy, so you can't see well. But happy to chat through anything specifically that you are wanting to get into or see. Let me see here. If I were to do this, and then be like, make a new window of this. Trying to do. Okay, cool. So there we are. So the kind of great thing about today, Cosmic Justice, if you will, is I'm doing this wanting to be able to show things off, especially like some of the Claude stuff that we've been working on with a couple of our other people and a couple of the other misfits. And guess what? Claude is now having a lot of issues with Opus and Sonnet, and all of my tools are just completely pooping the bed. Not able to actually run much. At least we weren't, right? I'm going to keep testing and see if we can figure out anything that we want to have going, but I guess I need to get this up in case there are chats, comments, etc. Cool. This is cowork, and I don't know exactly what we're going to do with cowork, but I'm interested. Maybe we just do chat instead, and we do a new chat. And what's something fun to learn about today, guys? What is something to learn about today? I don't even know where to begin on how to get my work days under control. I feel like I've been avoiding the obvious answer, which is AI. I don't even know what I don't know, though. What kind of things have you helped others with? What industries were they from? What were their roles within the industries? I'm a global account manager for a global EOR payroll company, and 1 out of 2 U.S. employees, and 1 out of 2 Whoa, God. Yeah. Great question, Shay. I do believe that you'll be able to use AI to assist with that a lot. I think the most similar client that I've helped out with is another account manager for a company that is in the same space as like FedEx, USPS, just parcel delivery specifically, right? And it is account management. That's kind of why I think it's the closest. But he does have one specific thing in regards to being able to use AI that you might have to work with a limitation on. Really depends on what your day-to-day is like, but make certain you're not giving a tool outside of your control PII or information about your users, right? That you don't want shared or out there. But if we were to just like pull back to the simplest thing, right? Let's go to fundamentals. Inbox 0 as an account manager or people manager of any form is typically really important for you to be able to keep on track and keep up to date on the things, right? Are you able to consistently hit inbox 0 day to day, week to week? right? So if you're able to hit an inbox zero daily, then we would need to expand past that and see about other things, right? So you are able to get to inbox zero. Cool. So how much time is getting to inbox zero taking you? And out of that time that you're investing into it, how much of it is research, data gathering, etc., that you would trust a fresh out of college graduate to go and hunt after if you gave them explicit, concise instructions? Because most of the account managers I've worked with, if they are hitting inbox zero, are investing 2 to 4 hours a week into doing just that, right? When all they're actually doing is this customer is asking for this thing, or they're responding to this thing, and now I need to go and figure out what file to send them, or make a calendar invite to actually go out and hit them up, like do the next part of the interaction. And you could very easily set up Google or Outlook or most email systems with something like Claude Code, or Claude is my current favorite. Yeah, exactly. You're chasing a bunch of other departments. So what if you were to hop in? Sorry, anyone that's on a different platform other than Facebook. I'm answering some questions from one of my followers on Facebook. But so you're chasing around a lot of different departments, which really is just, this person asked for this thing, I need this thing from this person. And I know what these things are. I know what these variables are, right? I know what A equals, I know what B equals. But I need something from B, and I'm just waiting. But I do need to tell A that, hey, I'm waiting on something. And the moment that B sends the information over, I have to update A. And I probably need to follow up with B 2 or 3 times to be able to make certain it happens. You can deterministically state A and B are these values, and create a system that would just, every morning, is there something that I requested from everyone on the B list that hasn't been received, like given to me? When I wake up in the morning, I would like a list of these things. I would like a list of drafts to send out to them. So then your workflow, instead of hop on, reread every single message that you had, or reread your like timelines, whatever, is instead just go to your drafts folder and go, yep, he never actually followed up with me on that one, send. Nope, that one, the AI got a little wrong, tweak, send. That's it, right? I don't know if that specifically helps, just in general, how you'd go about it. Setting that up, I believe, is fairly easy to do. It will not take you more than a couple of days to be able to do that basic point, and then you just continue to expand on it, right? Other ones that I've seen be really helpful are like right, that's just an easy one, right? Okay, this is really silly, but I believe you and I have talked about Silicon Valley in the past, and in Silicon Valley, Guilfoyle makes that Guilfoyle bot that starts talking to Dinesh throughout it. I was messing around and I set up a system on my little NUC here that pays attention to whether or not my phone is connected to the Wi-Fi at the house. And the moment that I get about 100 meters away from the house, it sends a notification that then queries an AI bot that then tells my wife in a new way, yo, Tom just left the house, Christopher just left the house, he loves you, he cares about you. And then when I get back into proximity, it sends her another message saying I've returned, because it's something that I consistently forget to be able to message. And then I was like, let's mess with this even further. And then I hooked it up to Signal, and it could just respond to any message that was sent to me. That's dangerous. Don't do stuff like that unless you have very, very intense guardrails and you've spent time reading everything that it outputs. But it was fun to mess around with, see what it could actually respond with and follow in those parameters. And all of it is just the same way I look at communication. Communication is, I have nebulous thought here. I need to make this nebulous thought, this nebulous data, exist in your head. How do I do that? How do I move data from place A to place B? And then when you start looking at every other application and program you work with as just moving data from one place to the other and analyzing it, AI becomes super powerful. Oh, dude. Jather Bernard. How's it going? It has been forever, man. How have you been? God, man, back in the old stomping days. I always appreciated you calling me sir. I don't know why. I just like it. But yeah, so Shay, you should definitely hit me up and like let's do a working session over lunch at some point. I can stream VC and kind of help you work through and possibly set some of this up. One of the big value adds that I've been having here recently is helping individual contributors get stuff like this running so that they can then bring it up to their team, and then we can get in and help the entire org implement. So, not saying that we have to end up going that route. We could just make you have an easier life, right, in general, but I also have trouble keeping good track of QBR cadences and prioritizing which clients should be focusing on headcount revenue. Oh no, that's 100% something that we could have AI automating. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Hit me up. Go to oldforest.net. Chris at oldforest.net. Old Forest has 2 R's. Or even like, I think you still have other ways to contact me as well. So send it on over. We'll see if we can get you set up. Okay, is my Claude instances back up? Because I was working on something kind of cool. So one of the things that I've done for myself, which is really fun, is I'm on a Mac for everything. Yes, exactly. So one of the things that I have done is I've got a bunch of different clients and I invested hardcore on Mac. I've got a Mac, I've got an iPhone, still have an Android phone, still prefer it, but um, the Mac and an iPhone talk really well together. So I have a service that is taking any messages that come from my Mac, or my Mac in iMessages, or from my iPhone, and if it's a member of one of my clients, it automatically filters that message into that client bucket, and then it semantically chunks that and adds it into an embedded vector database. All of this to essentially say it finds patterns and groups conversations based off it being in a conversation, not necessarily like maybe me and my client talked back and forth and it had nothing to do with the business at all. I don't care to keep that in track, right? So it only files business related stuff. It keeps up to date on anything that I actually have to update and send out via messages. It does the same for Google Gmail, which is where most of my stuff lives. Same for Google Drive. And I can talk to this data straight through Claude and ask it, like, what have I missed? Is there anything that has fallen through the cracks? Have all of my clients received all of the deliverables that I've promised them? And it has made my workflow significantly better, especially working on like business intelligence. Like my main client right now has a construction firm, and we have been aggressively hammering on their business intelligence and making boutique software to let them see it more effectively than like HubSpot and Salesforce allow natively, without like a lot of like paying a HubSpot or a Salesforce developer to be able to make. So for sure. Another one that my guy CWB anywhere has been working on and helping me flesh out on my end is a team AI system where if everyone in the team is using the same platform like Claude, when I ask Claude for XYZ resource, like, hey Claude, I've got a customer that is in this area and I need to know like what their rates are going to be or what the likelihood of finding a replacement is going to be there. It'll go through, do its research, and then note how I asked that question and the stuff that it found. And then we'll be able to query me back and make certain that it's not missing anything. And then it'll update its own documentation. So over time, a team would be able to work together and start compiling best practices, just like having a conversation. And then after, a few months of this running, when a new person comes on, they can just ask how Shay would have done it, or how Tom or Christopher would have done it. And the AI knows and has that profile and has examples of it. So you're able to build tribal knowledge and have it even query the people that are talking to it for it to update itself. Which is crazy. Sorry. Lol. Okay, Claude's back up. Sweet. Sick. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm scrubbing this to see if there's anything, but I just had it go through and update itself. And it's able to tell me when, where, like what the conversations have been, any arrangements that need to happen, who the action items that have got left, like what needs to occur. And I can go follow up with each of these people. I can have it go through and make me drafts. All this is really cool. I'm still actively prompting for a lot of this. So then we set up cron jobs or automated jobs that do it while you're sleeping. And that was really, really cool. But yeah. The other thing that I've got it doing is currently combing the entire base crypto chain for meme coins and potential insider traders. So that's fun. Also got a 40 chapter novel that I'm pretty close to being able to release. It is one of my favorite conspiracy theories turned into a story with the help of Claude and my AI tooling. I've got a lot of local agents running as well with Olama and like my 4060 Ti and MacBook Pro with 48 gigs, like just churning through. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Like, share, tell others, please. I'm going to be doing this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the rest of the month at the 2 p.m. time slot. And I'm intending to kind of scale this out and do it more often. Maybe even have people like pop in and screen share and walk through it. But trying to knock off the rust, get back out in public, have my face known, have people know that the Giant's cool. So we shall see. Like, share, subscribe, all the things. Tell people. It's also on my YouTube and my Twitch. What was that? Oh, I have to join. Oh, that's silly. I don't know. No. I don't want you to do that. Why are you doing this? Don't do that. Do this. Do this instead. Yes. This is what we do. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Cool. Fair. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh. Weird. Don't like that. Yes, yes. Woof. Hold duration is everything. So if we hold for under a minute, we lose entirely. If we hold for a very short amount of time, we're typically up a bit. And if we hold for 15 to 30 minutes, it's not a lot. That's in sub 1 minute trades. Okay. So far, there are a few wallets that are currently tracking, getting absurd ROI. Cool strategies. Can you think of any potential pitfalls in that logic, so we can see if there's anything specific, and then oh no, who texted me? Who messaged me? What happened? This is interesting. No, okay. No, okay. No one, okay. Cool. He's all good, yes. He's all good. Close. Yeah, womp. It's down. It is sad. Yes, correct. It's back up now. So maybe people can get back on and start doing some work and stuff. Okay, so definitely don't like the quality of this stream specifically, so we need to upgrade that between today and tomorrow. And then actually doesn't look too bad on like my phone or anything, so maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. Do. Interesting. I do not know how to actually enable that, which is weird. Cool. Oh well. Ah. Sorry, that was kind of boring, wasn't it? I bet. I bet it was. I bet it was. Sad face. I was trying to figure out how to transition devices on stream now with Streamlabs, because they were talking about you can now do that like when you are wanting to get up and go or switch over to something, but I haven't played with it enough, I guess, to really figure it out. I don't know. I was just wanting to be able to go into my front leg rubs and stuffs. Or maybe show, like, a desk. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. That was really loud. That keeps happening. What is the loud thing that's happening? I don't like the loud thing that's happening. Weird, man. Oh man, I am so excited for the beginning of next month though. I'm going to go and see Baby No Money. And then it's my birthday and I'm turning old. So that's wonderful. But there's you turn old every year after your 20s, right? We're no longer really counting them. We're turning old every time. Yeah, is that right? I don't know what this is going to end up looking like in just a second, but we are trying to please. Trying to switch over to the Streamlabs mobile because they've got this new thing called Stream Shift, which is kind of cool, and I wanted to use it maybe. Why is it not doing the thing? Loud. Weird, man. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening here. It's so weird. Nothing. It does not seem to want to work. dot 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 dot. Okay, it says that it went live, claims that it transitioned, but I don't know for a fact that it did do anything at all. Which is really, really weird. Because the settings said that it would work, but it's not working, and it's making me frustrated. So, I just really wanted it to work. I thought it would be really cool. Because then we could go on walk and go and do Pokego, and that would have been cool. Okay, so everything's allowed there. Able to share the right app. It says that we have transitioned, but it does not actually look like we have transitioned at all. And I don't know why that's the case. It's really weird. Sigh. Well, I'll have to deep dive that later. I really don't care to do it right now. Damn it! Bobber! Okay, so I guess for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to kind of think through what we want to do for our next stream and the way that I kind of want to handle this. So first, I think that I want to figure out the stream switching so that I can understand how it works really well. Secondly, I think I'm going to have my other rig up on my other two panels so that I can see chat at the same time, so that we're not having this specific problem. And then I need to do the video inspection and try to get that a little bit smoother so that y'all can actually see my screen and stuff. So I think I can implement all of that by tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow though, because we didn't really discuss a whole lot today other than Shay's specific issue, and I'm really grateful that we'll be able to help with that and knock out some of it. But yeah, if you end up seeing these seeing this after the fact on any of the platforms, please go through and leave a comment, leave a message, something. Let me know what you want me to talk about the next time, or if there's anything that you want to deep dive the next time. Any criticisms as well. Like, I love tomatoes. just as much as I love Good Boys. So actually, that's a lie. I like Good Boys a lot more. But I'll take both of them to the face, so it's fine. Ooh, okay. I guess we are going to wind down. And then I'm going to run all of this through Whisper and see if there's anything that we should do different and kind of adapt for tomorrow. By the way, everyone, this is not AI specific at all, but the new reboot of Scrubs is fucking phenomenal. And if you ain't watching it, you might should be. And if you're not following me, then you're just missing out, because like I'm crazy and it's going to be a fun ride no matter what, even if I'm a little awkward and weird and spazzy. So, see you guys. I'll talk to you later.